So, it's been a while. Family stuff happened. It's a lot of personal stuff that I don't want to get into, and I don't think I can, but I'm sorry, I'm here now, and I promise videos are going to be on a normal schedule again. Animal Crossing! You either love it or you hate it. I doubt you hate it, but if you're watching this video, then you probably love it. Animal Crossing New Horizons is my first Animal Crossing game, well, my first proper one. I had Pocket Camp for a while, but I kind of gave up on it. But yeah, Animal Crossing New Horizons has come a long way since it was first released in 2020. Animal Crossing is 3 years old? I feel old. It came out when I was 12. I'm 15 now. That's not the point. The point is, there's lots of little things that I want added into the game that can just make it just a little bit extra nice. And I'm gonna tell you those today. I want more villagers on my island. I want 15 villagers. I have a lot of dreamies, and I don't have exclusively dreamies on my island. I have most of mine. But I have a villager who is not a dreamy, but I'm mostly keeping him out of spite and the fact that I've kind of grown attached to him. Raymond. I think I might have told the story of how I got Raymond once before, but I'm gonna tell you anyway because it's really funny. For me anyways. I was brand spanking new to the world of Animal Crossing, and I had gotten my first smug villager in my little campground. So I walk in and I see Raymond and I think to myself, isn't that the cat that everyone's going bat crazy over? Because he's a smug cat with heterochromia who you can put in a maid outfit. You're mine now. That is the only reason that I took him, because I'm evil. I wasn't super attached to him in any way, but I did it because I knew I was gonna miss out. I've seen people do crazy stuff like Raymond viewing parties where you can like go to his house and just watch him, but just his house, and you can like just go inside and talk to him, and people will charge like millions of bells or even real life dollars just to stare at this digital character. I mean, I can't really be too harsh on you guys because I like a lot of fictional characters, but that is not the point. I still want more villagers on my island because I have plenty of room for more villagers. Also, I've been doing all of my houses lined up and I have them like in red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and I want to be able to add purple and pink because I like purple and pink. This one is kind of a shared sentiment throughout the Animal Crossing community, but having a little number where it tells you how many uses you have of that tool before it breaks. You could save bells if you just like buy your tools. You could save supplies. You get more use out of the customization feature, which I don't use it as much as I'd like to. I'm no coder, but I think that's a relatively simple thing to do. I could be totally wrong. Again, like I said, I don't know anything about coding. But yeah, it's just, I want to be able to find villagers on mystery islands that I go to with Cap'n, and I want them to be like those kind of exclusive villagers so that like you can go to those islands, but you can only find these specific villagers on that island. They can be all like beachy themed, and it's like collect them all. Unless you don't, then just don't. So it would work like how the normal Nook Miles tickets work, where you will find one villager on one island, and if you don't like it, you can go to another one and let you run out. But it'll have like a rotation of like 10 to 15 villagers, and then you can pick from those, but you can only do one a day because that's how it works. Because that's how they made the stupid mechanic thing work. It's more of a gamble, and I don't want to get addicted to gambling, but I'd like to see how that would work out. And you can maybe like, I don't know, make the villagers more visually appealing instead of whatever this is. Like, really trying to make my eyes vomit? It's not that hard to make a not disgusting character design. And if that's what you're going for, then great job. Okay, so you guys know the Animal Crossing game Amiibo Festival where you had to buy an amiibo to get it to work? I had this game that was like it called Miitopia. It was like Dungeons and Dragons but with meat, and I had a really fun time. The only problem was you had to buy an amiibo to advance to a further point in the game, so that's why I stopped playing it, because I'm not going to pay like $20 for an amiibo when I already paid $60 for the game. But there was an amazing hair customized option. Like, let me just show you a picture. Imagine how many cool hairstyles you could have in Animal Crossing. Like, you could make fictional character, like, their hairstyles. Like, imagine a character with Sailor Moon hair. That would be so cool. Or like Piper from Farfetch'd. I would love that. Right now, Animal Crossing only has like, I want to say like 30, maybe less hair options and like, what, 10 hair colors? But look at me, I have 2 colors of hair. I go from like dirty blonde to dark brown / black. This one is another shared sentiment throughout the Animal Crossing community. Max crafting. Whenever summer rolls around, I like to dig up a lot of manila clams so I can make a lot of fish lures. But it takes forever because I have to craft it one at a time. It would be so much less time consuming if I could, like, if I had 20 manila clams and I needed them all to be into fishing lure and I could just do it like that. It would be so freaking convenient because then I'd have more time to dig up manila clams. Same thing when it comes for like medicine or like for hot items and you have a lot of the materials to make like 50, but you can only do it one at a time. It would be so convenient. You could make so many, you could make so much freaking bang. And last one I want to talk about is pretty much because of my OCD, but pumpkin colors. Everyone who has OCD has it differently, but for mine, I have to make everything the same amount. So like if I have, let's see, 3 orange pens, I also have to have 3 purple pens. Or else it feels like the purple is getting left out, but I know in my head that they're just inanimate objects, but I go crazy if I don't have 3 purple pens. That isn't exactly what happens for me because it's not like with pens, but for other things, like pumpkins. So here is my solution. When you max water your pumpkins, you get 4 pumpkins instead of 3. And there's 1 white, 1 orange, 1 green, and 1 yellow. Then you have an even amount of every pumpkin. And my pumpkin garden won't look like this. It drives me crazy because I do not want to spend more bells on pumpkins. And if I want to, I have to wait till freaking October to get more pumpkins. I don't want to spend like 50 no, not even that, to like just find out if I got the right number of pumpkins to make everything even. And I probably won't because then I'll have too many of one and I don't want to sell them because I'm insane. Little things like that make my life so inconvenient. Remember the pen thing I told you about? Well, not entirely true. It's not false either because at school I use a lot of colored pens to write down my notes to just make it look more colorful and fun. But I think to myself, I haven't used that one in a while. I might feel left out, so I might have to use that. That one has more ink than that one. I should probably use that one. It's like that. And I had a red pen that I can't find now, and I'm going crazy because the red pen must feel so left out, but it's just an inanimate object without feelings. So thanks for that image in my head, Toy Story 1 through 4 and soon to be 5 plus all the shorts. But yeah, those are the improvements I want to see made in Animal Crossing. I know there's going to be a lot more that I come up with, so there might be a part 2 to this video if I ever come up with more. But yeah, I'm sorry I was gone for so long. Like I said at the beginning of the stuff, family drama and lots of homework. One of them was one that I didn't have to do as much as I did, but I decided to bite off more than I could chew and not get any sleep for like 4 days straight. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Goodbye. Oh, and one more thing. I started playing Pokemon GO, so I'll have my friend code in the description if you want to start playing with me. I used to play when I was like 9, but I fell out of it. I've started back up with a new account, and I am looking for some more friends. I put my friend code on Twitter, and then all of a sudden, I just had 30 friend requests in less than an hour. I don't know how that's possible. I don't have many followers at all on Twitter. So if you also want to follow me on Twitter, I'll put a link to that in the description along with all of my other social medias. So yeah, have a good day.